Welcome back, everyone, to Shadowrun Dragonfall. I believe when we last left off here, we were having some fun going after the Mark 6 prototype in this office building, and got a bunch of other things they wanted us to do in here from the various other people we've had dealings with, contracts with, work with. We'll review, just because I'm not 100% I remember everything we need to do in here. Main job is we need to reach the 25th floor. We've been trying to figure out where the 25th floor is here. We've been running around and everything. Luckily, so far, without being detected. The Lodge wants the prototype that we're after. Instead of giving it to the people who hired us, I give it to the Lodge instead, and they'll pay me for it. But then I won't commit, like, the main job. And the Shock Wellenrider people, also known as the guys on the phone, wanted more data files. We found 2 of the 3 data files they want. Pretty sure we've gone through most of these places already. Do we have any clues to go off of here? We got the Humanist Safe House list. We fixed the... That apparently woke up my Alexa. Go fig. Alright, pay data, romantic recording, pay data. We got a lot of pay data. We got all the Project Atlas information. Project Atlas being like a chemical plan to try and like create like a super steroid, so people could actually have the Mark 13, Mark 26, or Mark 6 prototype installed in them. There is, I believe, the elevator we need to go up to the 25th floor. And there's a bunch of people in here. But I'd really rather not fight them, even if it means we're not going to get... we could get... There's a chance that the last bit of information we need for the Shock Wellenrider people is in here? But we'd have to fight 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 special agent-looking security people and put the building on lockdown. Or at least risk putting it on lockdown. Not super keen on that idea. Maybe we'll see if we can get up to the 25th floor. Maybe it'll turn out that we can't get it. We don't have access to the 25th floor and we have to go fight them regardless. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time the game has pulled something like that. Authorization required. Can we have a passcode? We've got some 5-digit codes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, which one possibly would be it? That was Geisbrecht's authorization code. I don't remember who Geisbrecht is, like where he is in the hierarchy. She was the secretary of, like, the guy in the big fancy office, though. I believe Annika is probably the most. 84792. Let's try that one. 84792. Access granted. What do you know? I called it. Yep. The elevator whisks you upwards toward the executive level of 25th floor. As expected, the run has been relatively smooth sailing so far. A chime breaks the silence as the elevator glides to a stop. The Mark 6 is somewhere on this floor. All you have to do is find it. It worries me that there was a thing to like examine the keypad in astral space though, because it's like either that would be like something that reveals what it was, either that or there's a like scrying spell or something on it. The emergency lights wink out, leaving you in darkness. A moment later, the building lights flip on, cranked all the way up to full illumination. The light is uncomfortably bright. A quick check of your comlink shows that the security feed has been terminated. Instead of a command view of the 24th floor, you find yourself staring at a blank screen. Well, that can't be good. No, it is not good. This is because of the thing we didn't have the astrals, because we don't have a mage. I mean, we have Dietrich, but I can't have the other party members do the stuff. Which is weird, right? You should be able to have them, like, help out, right? Like, if you get to a control port, you says you could have a decker do it. But when I'm just wandering around, when I'm not in combat of some sort... Well, on the plus side, it's just in the next room, apparently. On the downside, it's going to be an ambush. It's an ambush! The door slides open with a pneumatic hiss. An enormous figure fills your vision. It stands motionless by a console in the corner of the room. Oh wow, that's a face only a scientist could love. Almost every inch of the thing is covered in dull steel and gleaming chrome. Its mechanical arms end up articulated hands that wouldn't look out of place in an industrial machine. Bulky, cumbersome things designed for crushing power rather than finesse. Clutching in one of those crushing hands, a chain gun glints with sinister purpose. This makes me... There's a concept in Shadowrun called a cyberzombie. And well, you might be thinking, oh, it's like a zombie, but with machine parts welded to it, right? Like the cyber demon in Doom. Well, sort of, but no. Essentially, the whole thing in Shadowrun is the more cyberware, the more machine you put into your body, the more your essence drains. So essentially, your soul gets diminished the more you replace your body with machine. And essentially, cyber zombies are essentially a combination of technology and dark magic that forces the soul to be grafted back onto the body even after essence goes negative. So it's essentially turning so much of your body into a machine that you normally would die because you have no essence left, you have no soul. But then using magic to force your soul and like staple it back onto your like robot body. And that was a cyber zombie, and they're not common, they're very rare, they're essentially ghosts, like essentially rumors upon rumors upon rumors in the Shadowrun universe. But they do technically exist, and that's actually was one of my biggest worries when we were doing the As Technology job, because if anyone likes to dabble in black level, like cybermancy type stuff like that, it's as technology. They have at least one known Delta site where they work and create cyber zombies for their military? I don't know. What do you call it when, like, it's a military owned by a corporation, but the corporation is also the government? Like, I was going to say PMC, but they're also technically kind of the government in Mexico? So I don't know. What would you call that? A PMC, but a public military corporation instead of a private military corporation? That shouldn't be possible. Nothing can be implanted with that much chrome and live. Yeah, nope. We're dealing with a cyber zombie. Yeah, this ain't right. Well, whatever. If it isn't moving, I think it's on standby. Lights are on, nobody's home. The figure stands completely still, but its eyeless head fidgets in agitation. Something about it reminds you of a snake tasting the air. Off to one side, the screen of controls the screen of a control console glows cheerfully in the gloom. Can we level up anything that would help us in this situation? Drone control, no. Decking's 5. Decking is 5. 5 is good. Maybe. I don't like how close this is putting us at all. Mark 6 Cyber Zombie prototype control console. Dang it. I hate it when I'm right. Activate it. The Mark 6 prototype is an exclusive propriety of AG Chemi Europa. Unauthorized access is prohibited. To put the prototype into demonstration mode, you may activate its system for the following menu. Alternatively, the system can be directly piloted via remote control rig. Press any key to continue. Which one's the any key? I know, old joke, but still a good one. See, now I can have Glory examine it. Access the README file first. Always read the README. Incorporates top-of-the-line cyberware from all AG Chemi Europa subsidiaries, including the Zeiss Deadsight laser detonator, the BUT Heavy Industries Powerlift industrial cyber arms, and the brand new Zeiss Sense Shell cyber skull. Where necessary, competitors' products have been incorporated into the platform: Ares dermal plating, Universal Omnitech move-by-wire, etc. These systems should be considered placeholders for this proof-of-concept prototype. The biological component, person, of the Mark 6 was selected for size and durability by General Genetics worldwide. All autonomous functions necessary to maintain the biological component are original to the component itself and should self-regulate within operational limits. Translation: it's still got working organs. As a proof-of-concept demonstration model, the Mark 6 was designed for remote operation. A Zeiss eye-in-the-sky drone control system has been incorporated into the Mark 6's Cyberskull. Comlink control is also possible for casual control, but for product demonstration purposes, use of the drone control system is advised. The Mark 6 prototype comes equipped with Ares Vanquisher vehicular rotary cannon to demonstrate I'm sorry, I just love that name. The Ares Vanquisher Vehicular Rotary Cannon. To demonstrate the Mark VI's actuated strength and recoil suppression capabilities. The model is also equipped with a global polymers monofilament axe for the demonstration purposes. This weapon has been designated to heft well beyond the lifting capability of any unaugmented metahuman. The Mark VI, of course, can swing it with ease. Is this the README or the sales pitch? Oh, it's written by a senior VP. It's the sales pitch, of course. In demonstrating the Mark VI's combat capabilities, it is this office's hope that AG Chemi Europa's newly developed Formula 17 cybermantic reagent can prove value to the board of directors, both as an astonishing technical achievement and the lucrative new revenue stream for the company. That is also the Formula 7 is the steroid. I'm sorry. Project Atlas was like the cyber frame that they were incorporating into it. Slave the cyber zombie to your comm link and activate it. Glory, can you take a look at this thing? As she stands next to the cyber zombie, you can't help but notice how the chrome riddles her own body. The cyberware is high grade, quality stuff, but not mil-spec. The arm looks industrial in design. An interesting choice, but there's nothing wrong with it. The control system looks interesting. Like a drone control interface, but it's wired to the base of the skull? From the positioning, I'd say it's connected directly to the thing's brainstem. Glory takes a closer look at the cyber zombie's control module. A moment later, she takes a sudden half-step back. She turns to look at you as a disgusted look on her face. Half-Lady Jaxie, listen to me. We have to kill this thing. This thing is our payday. Give me a reason. This troll, it's still conscious. He is still conscious. They've outfitted him with an inhibitor chip. He's trapped inside his own body, screaming to get out. This isn't some prototype Half-Lady Jaxie. It's a person. We can't just cash him in for a paycheck. Well, is there anything you can do about it? Can we help him in some way? Like, she takes another look at the control module, scowling. No promises, but I can try. Well, then do it. I don't like it when they pull the switcheroo on us. We were told a prototype. We were not told a person. As far as I'm concerned, this is way outside of the parameters of what we were hired to do. Not here. Let's get him down to the garage first. I want to have the van close by in case anything goes wrong. In the meantime, we're going to have to activate him. She falls back to her regular position in the group. Just remember, Half-Lady Jaxie, that's a man you're giving orders to, not a machine. Can we extract a visual record? Standby mode. Subject must be shut down. Oh. No. Extracting visual records may have adverse effects, including intense pain, convulsions, brain damage. No! I don't want to do that. Take a closer look at the cyber zombie's control system. Cyber Zombie's control system is very similar to a standard, albeit high-end, drone rigging interface. It looks as though it should be fairly simple to rig into, It will still drive itself, however your drone control rig will allow you to react to your commands that much faster. Well, it's that or slave it into the comlink, and I don't know if that's necessarily better. What's weird is slaving it into your comlink has like a dual meaning in this sense, and that's worrisome. Your conscious slips into the Mark 6 easily as it would any other drone, but the sensation is strange. You flex your fingers and the cyber zombie responds, but it responds too quickly, too eager. It's almost like they intuit your commands before you finish giving them. You feel a strange tickling sensation in your spine, coupled with a gnaw of sense of unease. The Mark 6 stands ready as its crushing hands flexing in anticipation, slave to your command. Well, let's try it. With a mental command, you activate the Mark 6. Takes a step forward. You can hear the whir of the actuators calibrating to adjust to its weight. A few seconds later, the whirring sound dies down, and it relaxes into a slight crouch. Activation complete. Following and protect protocol engaged. Waiting further instructions. Well, that's... Well, he's just following me. That works. Now I'm just waiting for the moment where, like, all the bad guys show up. There they are. Why? Why do I always predict exactly what's about to happen? Why am I cursed with this gift? And who are you? Oh, it's the Knight Errant. Dang it all. Not who I wanted to deal with. Easy. Knight Errant Captain makes a half step towards you. Magnified by his masked speaker, the voice comes out in a roar of a great beast.
Drop your weapons and step away from the prototype. Do it now.
Easy there, Tiger. Let's talk this over.
We are knight errant, fool. We do not talk things over with thief scum like you. You will comply with my orders, or you will die.
Play nice, or I'll have the cyber zombie cut you down. The Knight Errant Captain pauses a moment before responding. When he speaks, his voice is dripping with scorn.
Try it. See what happens.
I don't like the sound of that.
Do you honestly think that they installed safeguard in that thing? Think we couldn't take it back from you at a moment's notice? Now drop your weapons, or I'll have that abomination tear you in half.
Come on, can we talk about this?
Stop wasting my time. Get your ass on the floor and get ready to have a one-on-one with the Almighty.
To hell with it. I like that. That's nice. I like being able to tear through two of them at once. Activate my drone. Well, I tried. Claws. Then we'll give Gloria an extra AP. Oh, come on! That was like 91% and I missed. What is with this guy? I mean, that's gonna be... Alright, big guy. This is full auto fire and burst fire. And then use the giant axe. Dietrich, by the way, is just hanging out, like, completely out of it up top. Right, okay, so I am dealing with a lot of health problems. So let's heal me first, please. Deadeye shot. Pierces up to 3 armor. I mean, he's not really got any armor to pierce. So I'd rather have... There we go. Oh, wait, oh, I went down, that's why. My little robot broke. Wait, is the cyber zombie on their side now? Alright, I would like her. you doing, champ? You look like you're almost dead. Wait, did you hack my drone? Okay, does anyone have a trauma kit? CYBERZOMBIE is back on our side! I'm glad we didn't beat him up at all. Although I think at one point we maybe chucked a fire grenade at him. But he seems to be okay. Can we go control mode? It's like no one can hit this person. There. Jeez. Yeah, probably there was also something, probably magic here that probably had an effect on what was going on, like in terms of being like a spy bot or something. Locked. And security has controls of the doors again. Oh no! No! We're gonna have to fight our whole way. We should have killed the guards earlier. They may have not have been nearly as much of a problem if we did. So we've got to get through there, down this way, and back here. Just saying, the copy machine knew something. I think that's the only real conclusion we have to this whole thing. Nothing to heal. see. Let's turn on our drone. Move me there. We switch back to the sniper rifle here. Really? Sorry. Oh, jeez. We're really kind of leaving Glory out there to hang. Of course, Glory does have, like, the best med kits. Iger, what is going on with you today? Did that guy just flip off his mage buddy because he blew him up? Not the worst thing in the world. See, what is the range on this thing? I guess that's the real question. Alright, we can haste her. We'll heal her with one action. And now we marked him. Finish him off. You can heal yourself, right? Because you just took damage. So what is the difference here? Cap 30, AOL, range long, AP, damage 20, nothing. So it does 5 attacks in 1 round. And I somehow did that. Well, there went my drone. Can we heal my drone? Maybe? No? So this is a headshot. This was minus 10% to hit, but has more likely to do critical damage and or ignores up to 4 armor, which he only has 2 points of armor, so booyah. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Reload. There. I mean, it's a long shot, but if you could do it. Yay! They might just go all the way!